Hey, what's going on, everybody? My name is Corey, better known as the Seaman, and I want to welcome you to another edition of the Seaman's Cinema. Sit down. I'm gonna watch some trailers. I haven't watched trailers in a while. I feel like I just haven't had time. While I dropped off to take care of some me things for a bit, coming back, I've really dived into like television reactions and sprinkling reviews here and there, but even some of the reviews that I should have done for movies I've seen, I haven't got to because I just been jamming. Started coming back, and I woke up this morning. I got a little extra time because I'm in work at like 11 today. So I was like, you know what? There are a couple trailers that dropped the last couple days that got me like I need to see because my mom is hitting me up, and I'm like, I haven't watched the trailers yet, Mom. She knows the deal, but when she gets on my on me, that usually can get me to go. And the two trailers I've dropped the last couple days, I was like, I need to watch these. One, the Five Nights at Freddy's trailer. I love the first one. I'm starting to dive more into that lore and get interested, so I got to check that one out. And this trailer is really what got me back onto the trailer game. And then I have a whole bunch of stuff I haven't watched that I want to try to get into. What are we talking about? Why don't you pull up a chair, take a seat? We are getting ready to take a look at the official teaser trailer for Ferrari, and I'm stoked, man. I don't know much about the Ferrari story. I feel like Ford v Ferrari gave me like maybe a little bit of a foundational build of like, okay, I'll probably be able to put myself in spots where I'm like, oh, okay, I know what the story's talking about. But for the most part, like that was more of a like, here's a peek at what's going over at Ferrari. I'm like stoked to dive all the way into that story because I imagine that there's some fascinating stuff in there. 2, Adam Driver is your lead. He's one of my favorite actors in all of Hollywood. He's one of the best actors in all of Hollywood, in my opinion. And he looks great. I've seen the still image of him as Ferrari with the gray hair, and he looks fantastic. And I love when he can kind of dive into a character like that. And 3rd, and maybe most important of all that has me like super stoked for this is a Michael Mann movie. You'd say, like, for me, it probably started around the mid-90s with Heat, but you can go back to 92, right? Last of Mohicans. Mann had a run till about 2009, man. The Last of Mohicans, Heat, The Insider, Ali, Collateral, Miami Vice, Public Enemies. Like, those movies don't work for everybody, but, like, the ones that I just mentioned, there is not the lowest score on IMDb is Ali at 6.7. And that movie was fantastic. So like there was a run where like Michael Mann was one of the best directors in all of Hollywood. And then he disappeared for like 6 years, came back and did Black Hat in 2015. I dug Black Hat. I thought it was a cool movie, dark, gritty, places that Mann likes to play in. Hemsworth doing things you hadn't really seen him do to that point. And I was like, oh man, that for me, that was a movie that showed me that Hemsworth could do more than just Thor. And I enjoyed Black Hat, but IMDb, you got a 5.4. And I know the general reception to Black Hat was not great. I couldn't get any of my friends into it. It was weird. And Michael Mann just kind of disappeared after 2015. I mean, we're almost 10 years. Like, he'll have gaps in between movies, but this is one of the longer runs. You're looking at like 8 years like 8 years since we've seen Mann around. He did one episode of a show called Tokyo Vice. The still like poster that I can see here, it looks like something that Mann was dip his toe into. But I'm stoked that we're getting a Michael Mann film here about, a guy in the world of cars that I think should be fascinating. And the thing that I'm interested in is what draws Michael Mann to this story, right? So, look, I'm not going to waste any time. Let's get ourselves over here. There we go. Trailer is in front of me. Let's waste no more time. And, let's get it up for you. I don't think I did that. Let's not waste any more time and take a look at the official teaser trailer. In theaters this Christmas, Ferrari. Woo, there's that car, man. Look at Driver. Is that Penelope? Oh, that's exciting. I haven't seen Penelope Cruz do anything in a while either. From Michael Mann, let's go. I'm here for all the car movies too. Director of Heat and Last of Mohicans. Could have pulled up some earlier ones, or some newer ones than those two. Like Collateral, that might be my favorite Mann movie of all time. This score though? Shailene Woodley was in there. Okay, that was who that other person was. I couldn't tell when she fell down the bed. That's got to be Le Mans. Yo, dude, this, yo, that just had me.
One of my cars, you get in the win.
Yo, dude, I'm here. I'm here for that, man. That looks great. The thing that I love about that trailer, no words, is just sound design with all the car sounds, and then the score just inching its way up to this like sound pitch that is just like got you on the edge, like something crazy is about to happen. That I was just engrossed, man. Like everything there looks dope, and you know you've heard me talk about most recently the Gran Turismo movie, and I really love the sound design there. It's some of the best sound for me thus far this year. This has got to be one of the movies that definitely throws its hat into the ring for best sound design for the year. You can already just like the anytime you can see attention to sound design in a trailer, if you're a sound fan, should make you excited. And the sound design, like just the sounds of the cars, you know, it's something that's very, very I guess you could say generic to racing and car movies, right? Like the sound of the car is so important, but you can just tell like that with the score, like the tension that you're building with those sounds already has me really, really excited. And look, man, I know Michael Mann thrives at night and in darker, kind of grittier places. You can get some little color pops here, but this looks, I mean, and there's definitely some nice gritty nighttime stuff going on here, right? But like these, like in the middle of the day with the cars racing on like these wide open highways and in the city and in actual races, like that. I'm digging everything that Mann is putting on there. This looks obviously like it's gonna be one of those movies where you're like, oh shit, Adam Driver, Oscar, get your hat in the ring. It sucks. It's like I feel like the last 2-3 times Driver has done Oscar caliber performances that could have gotten him wins, there was an actor that year that did a performance where you were like, you can't, no one's gonna sniff that one. You know what I mean? And I feel very much that way about Cillian Murphy. But I won't really know till we see what Mr. Adam Driver can do. I'm hoping to see this when it premieres at New York Film Festival. We'll see if we can pull that off or not. So that's definitely coming. But I'm stoked, man. I think Michael Mann, like I said, is one of those directors I just personally love. And seeing him kind of step out into a lane where you're looking at like, you know, cars and a biography. Like I'm interested to see him play in that genre and realm. But what we got here, yeah, this looks like, oh yeah, Michael Mann about to remind everybody this dude is really good behind the camera. That looks dope. I can't wait to see more. I think that's a great teaser for sure. Like I said, no words. Those are my favorite kind of teasers. Just show me things that get me interested, and then like I said, that sound design and that score in the background, like just kind of pulling you slowly in. I'm here for Ferrari. Question is, what about you, man? What'd you think of Ferrari? I you know, like it's one of those things where it's like if you're not a racing person or like a historical person, like I'm not a history buff by any means, but I love when I'm presented stories that come from history. I'm always fascinated by like historical biographies and movies. So like, you know, is that something that can pull you in if you're not in those realms? Like if you don't like racing or biographies, does this speak to you at all? Like, is this a movie that, like, did the trailer do what it did to me? Did it pull you in? And then if you are here for Ferrari and you are a Michael Mann fan, what are you thinking, man? Like I said, I can't wait to see what this all comes together as, because Mann it's a name that we haven't heard in a while, but it is a name that typically brings top-end stuff. So anything you guys got, man, whether you're digging it, whether you're not, whether you're a racing person, whether you're not, you like historical biographies, you don't, anything you got, man, good, bad, indifferent on the official teaser trailer for Ferrari, put it down below in the comments section. I look forward to talking to you down there. As always, if you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up. And if you're new, you want to come hang out with C-Man anytime we're talking movies, TV, trailer reactions, we're going to be doing more of those. You want to be here for those, you want to show a little love and support, well, hey, come join C-Maniac Nation. It's super easy. You just jump over there, you hit that subscribe button, you hit that little bell, and till next time for the C-Man's Cinema Sit Down, I've been the C-Man. I'm signing off. Peace.
Oh, you guys are still here. You snuck up on me. You must be looking for more of this guy. Well, I got two video options for you, man. Right up here and right over here. And if you want all those C-Man goodies, well, hey, come join the squad right on over there, and I'll catch you on the next one.